Yeah, I better turn it off. Hey now. When is it? What is it? Wednesday? The 7th, is it? Y'all hanging tough. I got PJ Harvey in the back there. Kind of my backup. So my local store, I asked him, you guys haven't been getting in stuff that I'm thinking people ought to know about, so would you? And I want to thank Mark Manor. I don't think Mark Manor ever watches my videos, but Mark came through for me, and he got in a Makaya McCraven album for me. Been reading and listening to Makaya McCraven online for a while now, and I like what he's doing. This is the E and F sides of Makaya McCraven's Universal Beings. And the way he works is that he'll have jam sessions. He'll have sessions where people are playing. Then he records everything. Then he samples the jam sessions, parts of them, and then plays on top of that and records that and makes these, which is an interesting process. And the results are pretty interesting. I like it. I really like purely instrumental music. I really do. And he also got in for me Black MIDI on vinyl. This is the only thing we have on vinyl so far. I understand they have something new coming out. Schlagenheim is the name of this album. I like this a lot. These guys really just, I haven't picked up on what they're saying yet because that's just not the most important thing to me. It is not. The music feels really determined and like we've got to do this. That's what this music feels like. It's like we've got to do this. This has to happen. It feels really vital and of the moment now. So those are two new things that I bought. I wanted to share with you. I want to talk some more on what I've been absorbing from Leonardo Popkovic. Dewa Budjana. Dewa Budjana is an Indonesian guitarist. Young fella, it appears. And Leonardo has hooked him up with some Western musicians. Peter Erskine, the drummer who was for a time in Weather Report, is on here. This is fantastic. Lost Paradise right away as a tune. Listening to the side, it's like, oh my God, this is what I go for. This is what I go for sometimes when I'm chasing melody. It's beautiful, and you hear the roots of the music theory in where the trail is going, and yet Dewa has found a way to keep it fresh. I'm really blown away by this package from MoonJune and Leonardo still. There's so much variety in what he's doing on the label that I can listen to it and not get tired, although I do listen with a clean palate sort of thing. So I listen to this also, Dewa Budjana's Zentuary. This is killer. He's got Tony Levin, Gary Husband, Jack DeJohnette, and all the Guthrie Govan. This is monstrously good. The cover is very appropriate for the vision of this music is large. At times it does not sound like, I get the impression that this is like Mahavishnu continued. That's what it is. Probably because of the Eastern flavor and also the just the high level of playing that's going on. This is so imaginative and fresh. I really want to thank Leonardo. It was pointed out to me by someone in the comments that Leonardo is also well involved in socio-political issues regarding justice and freedom. Really glad to hear that. But it comes through the music, all this music. It feels right. And it feels like Zentuary talks about sanctuary, home. Dewa's album is about home. I listened to the Dweeki again. This is a completely different stream than Dewa, the guitarist. What I'm trying to say is the energy here is good. It's positive and it's something to build on. I like all kinds of music, but I'm well past being interested in dark energy and there's music that I think is interesting, but what it's about is dark. A very good example is Burzum. I do like overall the sound of Burzum and Mayhem. It's like listening to crackling ice. But the energy, to me, is also inescapable, and it's not positive. Now, I can expose myself to it, but I'm aware of it. And I think that's one thing that I continue to learn about art, music, and life in general, is that everything has an effect, and you can learn to become aware of the effects on you, others around you, and work with that towards your benefit, or be like a lot of people and just really be completely oblivious and just constantly walking around knocking your head into the wall or not being happy or having shit happen and you're wondering, why is this happening to me? Not really gaining awareness that there is very likely a connection to how you're living, what you're thinking, what you're doing, to this energy. So I just want to give another 100% thumbs up to Leonardo Pavkovic. And I'm diving into the CDs. I'll mention one here. But MoonJune is a good thing. This music is elevating. It elevates. One more right quick. This is an album that Mark Wingfield, Jane Chapman, and Adewale. Zoji. And Jane plays harpsichord, and that stands out right away. You don't hear records with harpsichord on it. And Wingfield plays guitar, the type of guitar that's David Torn type of soundscape, sort of expansive chords and sheets of sound. With this wonderful percussionist, drummer, Adewale. I don't think I'm going to find one bum release out of all this stuff. This is vital and important stuff. And the world needs it now, okay? We need the positivity. We don't need the negativity. I challenge anyone to tell me, what is the purpose of spreading hate, negative energy, being unkind to others? What's the benefit? What are you doing? How are you helping? I challenge people all the time with their bullshit, It's like, what are you doing, and what is wrong with you? So, Leonardo, if you happen to see this video, thank you a million times for the music. And I'm hoping that I can walk in and get my shot today. It really has, for me, been a bit of a challenge. And I avoid the medical system, for a whole number of reasons. So maybe we'll get it done today. I'm trying to get it done before the weekend. You all take care.